What is up, guys? Flashfire here, and today I'm bringing you week 1 of the PFC. This is the Hampshire Hawluchas versus Heroes and Zeros, or Crate Up, or Dan. His link will be down below if you guys want to go and check out his channel. Now, today, you guys, if you haven't seen the team builder already, absolutely go and check it out. It will be linked down below. It will explain why I've brought all of my sets and stuff. You guys wanted to see team builders, so I'm uploading team builders, double uploads today. Hell yeah. But anyway, so this is week 1 of the PFC. And we can see that Dan did bring some of the threats I was worried about. I was super worried about Mega Houndoom, super worried about Zoroark. Obviously, Raikou is super scary, and then Skarmory is there for his hazard control and removal, all this kind of stuff. So, the team matchup here is not great for my Latios, and I'm super upset about it, because I really want Latios to do well in this competition. But, we're just going to play the tape right here and kind of see what happens. So what happened right here was I led off with my Boombox. I looked at his team. I realized nothing that was there could OHKO my Exploud, and I should be able to either pick up a KO here or a 2-hit KO on the switch. So I figured right here I can just click Boomburst. I can just click Boomburst. It does not matter what my opponent does. So I click Boomburst right here as he makes a slight misplay and goes for Shadow Ball, possibly predicting my Latios to come out into the electric type move. Unfortunately for him, that is not how it went down, and we are going to go for a Boom Burst right here and straight up OHKO his Raikou, which is awesome. That guy could have been quite a big threat for my team, so I'm glad we got him out of the way straight away. Now, he brings in his Houndoom right here. I'm not sure that this was the best time for him to do that. I also don't think it is the Houndoom. I'm pretty sure it's the Zoroark, as we see right there from the Sucker Punch. We're going to get a Boom Burst off right here, land the crit, bring him down to the Sash, and Boombox is doing exactly what I wanted him to do right here. He is just putting in the finest of work. So we're going to switch into Arcanine right here, running away from that Sucker Punch. We want to preserve Boom Burst for later, and so we can pick up an extra KO and all this kind of stuff. So he's going to go for a Sucker Punch right here, and we are just going to smack him in the face with an Extreme Speed as he does switch out into the Skarmory. Now this is the reason that I'm running Flamethrower over Flare Blitz. So we're just going to throw that out at him right there, and that's an easy 2-hit KO against the Skarmory, as he does set the rocks, which is unfortunate for me, because it does limit the amount of times I can switch in and out with Cisco and all this kind of stuff, which is very annoying. But we are just going to go for another Flamethrower here. Not going to do too much against this Lunatone as we switch out into Fly B. Now, I was afraid of the Earth Power. He does end up going for the Ancient Power, which I got really scared about for a second. If he'd gotten the boosts, I would have been so afraid. Fortunately, for us, he doesn't, and we are just going to throw a Draco at him right now and take him all the way out, which is lovely. So we are currently 6 against 4, which is great for us as he brings in the Houndoom. Now, we know this is actually the Houndoom because it's at full health. The Zoroark's at 1%. So we're gonna just stay in here and go for a Draco Meteor, as we do end up outspeeding him because he hadn't Mega Evolved yet, which is great. The reason we did that was because Latios isn't really useful against the rest of his team now. Yes, it can kill the Skarmory, but a Stiff Breeze would kill the Skarmory at the health range it's at. So I decided to just stay in, get some extra damage on this guy, and put him in KO range of the other stuff on my team. So we're going to go into Arcanine right here and just go for 2 Extreme Speeds to take this guy out. I know it does no damage at all, but we are going to eat out that Dark Pulse. As I said, in the team builder, we planned that. We knew that was going to be the amount of damage he did to us, which is fantastic. So we're just going to take out this Houndoom with the Extreme Speed right there. Didn't do nearly as much work as I was afraid of it doing, and I am super happy about that. So he's going to bring the Skarmory right here. We're just going to take him out with a Flamethrower, and Cisco is basically going to finish up the match right here. Cisco was definitely the MVP of week 1 right here. We know this isn't Trevenant because it's a 1%, so we can throw an Extreme Speed out, kill the Zoroark, and then finally pick off the Trevenant with some Flamethrowers. I don't think I did that though. I think I got scared of sub shenanigans and Toxiced him just in case, as he did go for the Shadow Claw. And after that, we just end up switching into Boom Burst, I do believe, and clean KOing him with a Boom Burst. It's actually called Boombox. I don't know why I said Boom Burst. So, Arcanine putting in nothing but the finest of work this week. I am super happy with how well that guy did. And we're going to take out this Trevenant in 1 hit and end up the first match of week 1 5-0, a victory for the Hampshire Hawluchas, which I am super stoked about. I do have a pretty tricky group. I'm in the same group as John and Tiger, who I believe was the runner-up from last season, so I'm super happy to pick up such a big win week 1, and hopefully we can keep this up throughout the season and crush John and all of our enemies. Mainly John, though, because I don't like him. But anyway, as I said, guys, remember to go and check out Dan's channel, link down below, and I will see you next week for week 2 of the PFC.